If you could only know, then I could tell you how I feel. If you could only know, then maybe we could be something someday. But I've never met anyone, nobody like you. I just don't know what I would do without you. Did you know when I first met you? I didn't know how to talk to you. Didn't know how you'd respond. I didn't know. But I've never met anyone quite like you. Nobody like you. I'm spiking so hard. I'm so sorry.
The following is a Podbeard production.
Two fries in a game! But look at my butt.
Heavy the laxative. Father, what is this? I do not know.
My blood moon is rising once again.
In a world where two ordinary gamers team up to fight the forces of boredom, this is their podcast, and this is their story.
What's up, everybody? I'm Hodder.
And I'm Caz.
And this is Two Guys in a Game! Episode 32.
Our podcast is a DILF.
A DILF.
Yep, that's how.
Would we be a DILF? I mean, I feel like Cazo Jones would be a DILF.
Nah, man. I'm never gonna be a dad. I'm just an ILF.
And you're just an ILF?
ILF, man.
I'd like to fuck.
It's a joke. I came up with that joke last week at work. Somebody walked by and they were like, "Oh man, that lady was MILF," and I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "She's just an ILF." And then they were like, "Wait, an ILF?" And they had to think about it for a second. And it was like, "So you?" It's like an I'd like to fuck. I'm like, exactly. Why she gotta be a mom? I just like to fuck her.
I just like to fuck anybody.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not desperate. Cazador Jones is anything but desperate. I could have had a family by now if I was desperate. I am not desperate.
I would like to reiterate the point that Cazo Jones and Zach are two completely different people. Just saying. Just throwing it out there real quick.
Are they, though?
Are they really, though? So we hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode. We hope that you have hit that subscribe button and left us a follow rating. However,
the Caz is out there.
Twilight Zone.
No,
Twilight
X-Files.
Zone.
Come on.
Oh, I don't know.
Twilight Zone is more like... You're entering a realm
Oh, pumpkin.
in which only Cazador Jones can see. I can't even remember how to do Twilight Zone now. I'm usually so good. For your consideration, a man doing a podcast in his basement accidentally drops all of his podcast equipment on the ground. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where you're going with this, but
I don't know where I'm going with it either. You just said
that's
Twilight
okay.
Zone and it
That's
reminded
okay.
me of Twilight Zone.
It triggered you. It tangented you. We shouldn't say triggered. We should say tangented you, because that's like more what happens.
Tangent's one of my trigger words.
Fair enough.
Fair enough's one of my trigger words too.
Fair enough. Anyways, is as well.
Anyways,
the meme that I did on Monday. You actually, as we record this, you haven't seen the meme yet, so I'll show it to you after this, and you'll think it's funny.
Okay.
It's a picture of Kermit the Frog falling down like a flight of stairs, and the joke is that you put like the thing at the bottom of the stairs that he's like wanting, so it's you and it's like your picture, like your cartoon picture, and it's tangents, and you fuck them. So anyway,
hi-ho there, Cazador Jones.
So Kaz, my good man, what is new and exciting? What's going on this week?
Don't even get me started.
Do not even get me started.
Don't even.
Do
get me
not.
started.
You come to my
do
house.
Not even want to know what gets me. What's new and exciting right now with this guy? Okay.
But I do, or else I wouldn't ask.
You don't want to know.
Okay, then what are you playing?
You don't want to know.
But I do. That's literally the entire point of this podcast.
No.
Is to talk about.
I don't want to talk about what I've been playing. I don't want to tell you what's new and exciting because it'll just enrage me. It'll enrage everybody. Literally. What have I been playing? Not much. I'm waiting later this week. The Octopus Travelers coming out.
Yes, that's right.
So I will be playing that. The game I didn't talk or didn't say anything about until 5 years into my description of it. Thanks, producer.
He's got to pick up the slack sometimes. It's okay.
Now there's gonna be another sexy correction there, and he's gonna be like, "You dumbass! How dare you call me out on my sexy correction when you're too stupid to even pick up the slack where you need to pick it up." I'm just gonna be like, I don't even know why I fight him. It's like a greater power. It'd be like saying, "Hey God, fuck you," and then next week God comes back and makes it so that only
he's comparing
that
our
only
producer to God.
Yeah, that only people that you're the most unattractive people are attracted to you, and that's it. And you're like, God damn it, God.
That's like a double entendre or something.
God damn.
Anyway, so you're just waiting on the Octopath Traveler, but I know you were playing something else.
Nope.
Because you were messaging me about it last night.
You can't prove it.
But
actually, I have the proof right
I
here.
literally have the proof on my phone that you were playing something else, and you were all excited about something. I was waiting to hear about it for the podcast.
I have found a new way to play Majora's Mask.
God just found a loophole.
Not even a loophole. I just found an incredibly new, fun, and exciting way to play Majora's Mask. Something that I never have attempted before, and it makes me really respect the way that they've made these games for years. Because it's the
already
same
an amazing game.
with Ocarina of Time as well. There's so many loopholes in it. There's so much stuff you can do. Did you know you can actually complete the water temple before the fire temple in Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
Did you know that, though?
Yeah.
Okay, shut up.
I think most people know that.
I didn't know that. It's a linear thing for me.
I'm pretty sure that most people are aware of that. Are you even a gamer, Caz?
Okay, well, did you know that when you're playing through Majora's Mask, that you can get the bunny hood on your first run through?
I feel like that everyone knows that
No.
you can do that.
No.
I'm trying to be a snobby gamer. I'm not doing a very
You
good
don't
job.
even know, man. Did you actually know about the water temple thing, though?
No, I actually did.
You did know
Because I've done it before.
Yes, I didn't
I
realize
can't remember
that.
how to. I couldn't remember how to do it. If you and me sat down right now and I had to play through Ocarina of Time, I'd forget a lot. 'Cause I haven't played it in years.
Yeah.
But I
Something
have
we
done
should
that
probably
before.
do is just sit down and play Ocarina
Oh yeah,
of Time.
we're gonna take a second right now to we're gonna say this right now on the pod, so we have to do it.
Yeah.
Kaz and I, at some point, we have to get a better computer system figured out because unfortunately my laptop is not the greatest, but it's what it is. We are going to sit down and we're going to do a bunch of videos or a few videos, however long it takes,
Yep.
of a run through of Ocarina of Time on N64.
Yes.
Kaz and I are going to do it together. One of us is going to play for one video, and one of us is going to do kind of commentary with them. And then next video, another one of us is going to play. We're going to just play through the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'd be great. I don't know if we should try and do a speedrun or just play it.
I think we're just going to play through and
Yeah.
we'll just see what happens. But I think it's going to teach us a lot about how we play this game. And
I'd be curious to see how different we are when we play.
Yeah. And I think we'll teach each other different styles and be like, hey, did you know you could do this? And I'll be like, did you know you could do this?
Did you know that you could? Did you know? I'm trying to think of something that I know that someone else may not know. Did you know that in Ocarina of Time, you can trade one of your useless items for a bottle?
For what?
It's actually a glitch. Trade one of your useless items for a bottle.
Oh,
It's a
really?
glitch. Yeah. I can't remember how to do it, but I've
I
done it
don't
on my
need the
main
long shot anymore.
playthrough. I have a bottle.
I have a bottle. The
Yo, when-
possibilities are endless.
Yo, when my ass found out you can use a bottle to defeat Ganondorf, I was hyped.
In Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
You can use a bottle if you got. I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? See,
No.
there's so much to learn. So we're saying right now, officially,
Yeah.
right here,
Did you
episode
know that
32.
when you're fighting Ganondorf, you have to use the Master Sword? When you're actually fighting Ganondorf,
Yes,
not
you can't-
Ganon.
yeah.
You can't use any other weapon. I mean, you
Against
can once
Ganondorf?
you knock him down. Ganondorf, flying Ganondorf. Ganondorf who floats around.
Oh yeah,
and he's all
once you knock, you can hurt him with other stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't actually fight him without the Master Sword. You can't use the big Goron sword to fight him right away. You have to deflect his ball back at him. You have to use the
You can
Master
literally
Sword
use a bottle. So I just
to
said
fight
that.
fling the ball back at him.
Dude. You can use a bottle. I've done it. I'm telling you right now.
I don't like that.
I mean, it takes
like
me out
that
of the
I
game.
knew that.
It's hard to do it because you have to deflect it faster, right? So it's really hard
So
to do.
did you know that the bottom of the well actually is completely useless and pointless, wasted space, and has
No,
has
I
nothing-
like that dungeon.
Has nothing.
We're
to
not
do with
talking about that.
any
Moving
bullshit.
on. Anyways, moving on.
Did you know that Ocarina
Moving
of Time
on.
teaches people how
Stop.
to read in some cultures?
Yes. In Hodder's culture, it teaches him how to read.
Did you know that every time I start a new character in Ocarina of Time, I always find the most inappropriate name?
Did you know that every time
the most
Kaz starts a tangent, it teaches
inappropriate name for my Link character? I bet you will never guess what my last
ass.
Nope. I've become much more creative.
You know my favorite one I've ever done?
What?
Fuck me.
That's a pretty good one.
And it wasn't that funny until I got to Ice Cavern. And I walk in and Navi goes, and I quote, "Fuck me, it's cold in here."
That's pretty
good. Gaming humor is my favorite.
That's pretty good. My last character was named My Penis.
Like literally you called it My Penis?
My Penis. So
My
I
penis
walk out
is
of my
cold in
house
here.
and Saria runs up and goes, "Oh, hey, my penis, what's up?" And I'm
That's
just
not funny.
It's so funny when the great
That's not
the great
funny.
Deku Tree's like, "My penis, listen to my tale."
Okay, that's pretty funny.
And then when you get to Zelda, she's just like, my penis?
Oh, my
Strange.
penis.
That sounds somewhat familiar. And I'm
The
like,
blood moon is
oh
rising
my
once again."
God, Zelda is a transvestite. Everybody, Princess Zelda is actually not just a...
all this time of people calling Link Zelda, and he just finally had enough. So
That's what, and I can't even say the name of my Majora's Mask character right now because it's so inappropriate. And I'm surprised it even let me say
it
that.
doesn't care.
Huh?
Games don't have consciences.
But no, there was one. I tried to do one, and it said this is an inappropriate thing. You cannot name your character. So I'm like,
I almost want to ask, but I thought we'd have to bleep it out.
Why can't I call it?
Please tell me what it is. Okay, guys, this is
all right. You know what? That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a listener discretion is advised moment on Two Guys in a Game. All right, please continue.
How many underage kids do you think listen to our podcast?
None. I'm just covering all bases. You never know.
No, I'm just making sure. I
know
don't
that
think
my-
it's bad.
I know
Okay,
that
so
my
it's not
cousin
like it's
listens.
bad to say penis, right?
No.
Because penis is just a male organ.
Is it another name for male organ?
No, and just like to say like vagina isn't a bad thing.
Okay, yes.
And just like to
there's
say
medical terms.
these are medical terms, just like the clitoris or the clitoris.
I am the clitoris.
Shout
out to South Park.
Chef, where's the clitoris? Oh, geez, children. Oh, man, I'm not getting fucking stuck up in this mess. Hello,
Chef.
children.
I love Chef. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what was your name?
You're a clit. And it's so funny
Kazuo
because,
Jones named
because
his...
Tado will be like, "Oh my God, you're clit."
That's so immature.
Or I
and
go up to
stupid.
the bank and the bank guy's like, let me see here. You're clit. So you have this much money to save
That's
up.
kind of funny.
It's
guess.
not that great. I
not
thought
that
it would be
funny.
better. It's better in like Ocarina of Time. It'd be better in Wind Waker when the cutscenes are more like, there. Majora's Mask isn't really, like I said, Majora's Mask is more of a solitary Link game. He's alone in it all.
Alone scary game, which we have talked about before.
And nobody really like links up with Link. So
Yo, on that note, before we continue with the Majora's Mask thing, do you have any? Do you have a podcast dad joke for us? Anything? If you guys didn't hear, by the way, the episode where Casual George was on the Hodder Show, you need to listen to it just for the first like few minutes at least, because those podcast dad jokes were too much. Like my favorite one, why did the volleyball team not come on the podcast? Because they're too good at spiking. But so stupid.
the stupidest joke.
I feel like we should just make that a regular thing. We just tell bad podcast jokes. Got anything for us? I don't mean to put you on the spot. But
Okay.
you got one?
Yeah. All right. So why do gaming podcasters love podcasting so much?
Why do gaming podcasters love podcasts so much, Kaz?
Because of all the levels.
Oh! Because of all the levels. That's ridiculous.
That one's for you, producer.
Haha. He'll get a kick out of that. But in all seriousness, as far as this run through of Majora's Mask, I'm curious. What actually is this run through that you did
Nothing.
differently?
No. Oh, what did I do differently in it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I try to accomplish every time I play through a Zelda game is not consistency, but it's just like, how can I just be like boom, 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 get everything done, and just like try to find new ways and
You
fast ways to
basically
do it.
basically speed run essentially.
I kind of do, but at the same sense, like speed running. If I were to speed run, I'd have to avoid like all the actual side quests.
Yeah.
So I'm not really speed running. I am, but I'm
You're
like
doing everything. But
I'm doing
not.
everything, but as fast as possible and as most efficiently as possible. So I'm doing my most efficient runs. And so I will literally complete a temple and then go start the next area in Majora's Mask. So like, let's say I complete the swamp in like a day on like my first day. And then I'll go and like, I'll start the next area and I'll get out right up to the temple and then I'll reset it and then I'll get that done in a day. Well, this is what I did last night. I've never done this before. So I beat the first temple. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. First temple's like the easiest walk through I could do. Like
Shouts to Woodfall Temple.
Woodfall Temple. And then
Solid temple.
yeah, and then I walk right through that one. Boom. I go and do, and then right after that one, like it's like day one nighttime when I get out of there. And I drop the Deku Princess off. I go grab the Mask of Sense, which is the pig mask from the Deku Butler.
Shouts to the pig mask.
Shout out to the pig mask. Shout out to the mask that looks like TJ.
I was about to make that joke. Good job.
Haha.
That's a point.
That's a point. That's a 3-pointer. And so then, yeah, so I do that, and I'm just like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Go to the Snowhead area, the mountain village, get all that stuff done, get the Goron mask and everything. And then I get set up for Snowhead Village. Or, sorry, Snowhead. That's just the name of the area. Snowhead.
Is this no hedge?
Snowhead.
Why did I think it was Snow Hedge? Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, my God.
That's an edit.
Just kidding.
And so, yeah. So I'm there. I got all that done. I'm like, yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. And then a thought occurs to me. I always get so stressed out about getting the Gilded Sword, right? Because it's a 3-day process. You have to take all 3 days to get it. And it has to be consistent. You have to get everything done in a certain time frame, including you have to have the money, give your sword to the guy on day one, then he fixes it for you by the morning. And then the next day you got to come back with gold dust, give it to him, and then he'll get it to you by the final day. You'll have your fully upgraded sword, right? That's just,
which is a wicked
just in
sword,
case
yeah.
you don't know how to do it. There you go. It's not a spoiler.
No, not at all.
Majora's
No, yeah.
Mask is like 16
Bro,
years old. Or
when it's
whatever.
like 10 years old, there's no spoilers. I don't care
No.
anymore. I'm over it.
Yeah. Skyrim's the name of the guy you play as. Anyways.
Dawkin, Skyrim,
And,
Skyrim.
So I'm like, you know what? A thought occurs to me. You don't fucking need your sword to go through Snowhead at all. I never once use my sword. I've got my bow and arrow, and I've got the Goron mask. So I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
so I start over the 3-day cycle, walk into the sword guy thing, and I'm like, here's my sword. He's like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going up to Snowhead. He goes, without your sword? Are you crazy? And then I put my mask on. I'm like, "Uah, uah, uah," and he's
Most
like,
terrifying shit in
and
the
this
video
guy's
game.
just like, holy fuck. And no, anyway, so then like I'm just like, I don't need my sword. Watch
What
me
the
not need
hell?
my sword, right? So like I go up to Snowhead without my sword, and I'm just like, bitch, I'm a Goron. I don't need no sword. So I go through the temple, blah blah blah. I do a
I've
bunch
never
of stuff.
thought of that.
And I'm just like, yeah, I went off without a hitch. I didn't need my sword once. You don't need your sword in that temple at all. And I think they set it up like that.
Yeah, because you're just basically the Goron all the time.
Yeah, you just either
Literally
you
the
be
whole
the
time.
Goron or you just use your bow and arrow.
Even the boss fight.
Yeah, the boss fight,
have
you
to be
are the Goron the
Yeah.
whole time. So I do it. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Get out of that temple. Get all the fairies, too. By the way, I'm awesome at collecting fairies. Like, I'm a fairy master.
He's the fairy king.
I'm king in here. And I'm just like, yes, I did it. I run over, grab the powder keg from the guy, the big Goron. He was like, I used to sell giant swords. Now I sell giant terrorist bombs.
No, I sell giant bombs to destroy mountains.
He's like, yeah. So I take it. I go to the Goron race, beat it on my first run, which I'm very impressed with because sometimes it takes me like 3 tries to beat the Goron race. But now I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, I'm really good at Goron race. So I get the gold dust. I'm like, yep, run over. And it's still day one, nighttime. I've done all this. I'm just like super impressed with myself how fast I got through the Snowhead Temple. Because when I was a kid, Snowhead Temple used to piss me right off. And now I'm just like walking through it. I know everything about this place, all of its secrets. You can't hide anything from me, Snowhead or Roadhead. And
Roadhouse.
Roadhead. And yeah, and so I'm just like, yeah, boom, bam. And so I give the sword back again with the gold dust this time, right? And I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, but wait a minute. I'm like, or no, sorry, I don't even do that. So I beat it all in day one and everything. And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm just like, I got
Like
the
you
gold
beat
dust.
Snowhead Temple in day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like it's still day one. It's like nighttime. And I see what time it is. I'm like, oh, I've got the powder keg. I got the gold dust. And it's only like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, holy shit. Like I've never been able to do this. But I'm going to go to frickin' Romani Ranch and kill the aliens. All in one day. I'm going to do all
That's
this
pretty
fucking
freaking
shit.
cool.
And I'm like, does that even work? So I go quickly. I have a powder keg because the guy gives you a powder keg right after you pass the test. So he gives you another one. So I'm like, well, fuck. So I go to Milk Road right before the aliens show up, drop the bomb, get in there, hop on the box. Romani comes out of her house and the aliens spawn. I'm like, this is fucking
That's
awesome.
actually pretty. I've never ever even tried
Exactly,
that.
right? And I was like, I never thought about it, but I'm just like, I'm just going to do this. I hate doing the alien thing later on. I'm just going to get it out of the way. I don't even have a Pona, by the way. I just walk in here. I'm just like, yo, what's up, bitch? I'm here to kill your aliens. And she's like, okay, kill them all. She gives me my bottle full of
I'm
milk.
surprised it worked.
It
Like
was fucking incredible. This is why I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with the game and the development that went into that. because you would think that would have to be an initiation. Nope, it's just a timed event. I just show up at 2 a.m, kill all these aliens. She gives me the bottle. Next day I come back. Oh, so then after that I leave. I go back. I get my razor sword. I'm like, sick, razor sword. Okay, here you go. Now give me my gilded sword. Give him the gold dust. He goes, come back tomorrow. Come back on the final day and you'll have your final sword. And I'm like, yeah, sweet. So then I go back out to the ranch. I'm like, I still don't need my sword. It is incredible what you do not need your sword for in this game. Legitimately. The sword is the most useless tool ever.
Well, when you have the ability to turn into different
and your
beings,
bow and
why would
arrow
you
is
even care?
basically the main tool of the game. So I go back and I do the night 2 part where you have to get the milk to Clocktown from the ranch, right? But you have to take that path where the Gorman brothers attack you.
Yes,
You know that? So then I'm like, oh, I go back and sure enough, that's initiated too. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I'm like, this is going to all be done in a 1-day run. I used to do that in a 2-day run. Like a 2-3-day cycle.
So what time was it when you were doing this? It was like just after like 4 in
This
the
was
morning?
my third reset of time. So my first reset of time is obviously your first one.
You have to. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, your deck.
And then after it was
and then I did my woodfall, get that all out of the way, and then I go and do Snowhead right after, right? So I'm just like, yeah, bam, boom. And yeah, so I do that. I get the Romani's mask, like the moo cow mask, and I get that. And I'm like, this is incredible. And then I end my 3-day cycle with going and getting the Gilded Sword, in which I send you the picture.
Oh my god!
What was the caption to it?
Let me pull it up real quick. Stall.
Well, anyways, yeah. So I was just like, holy shit! Like I can't believe I got all that done. And all I had to do now to get to the third area, I just have to go back, drop a powder keg, literally walk up to Romani, talk to her, initiate the cutscene with Epona's song, and then I've got Epona, and I don't have to touch the freaking ranch again.
That's actually
I'm
sweet.
done, and I'm like, that was amazing timing. Like I cannot believe you can do that. And so yeah, so now I just started off. I'm at the Great Bay. I'm just like, yo, man, what do you call it when your girlfriend goes above and beyond? You call her the Great Bay. What up? What do you call it when
The Great
What do you
Bay.
call it when you're breaking up with your girlfriend? You call it the Termina field. Get it? Because you're terminating your relationship with the person. You get it? It's funny.
That's pretty funny.
What do you call it when you
Kaz.
go down on your girl in a hot, humid day? You call it the Southern Swamp. Oh, the Zelda puns. I'm just like knocking it out.
Oh my god!
What do you call it when you're motorboating a girl in the middle of winter? You call it the Mountain Village. I don't know.
That
one
wasn't
kind of
funny.
Shut up, DJ.
Shut
I
up.
write the jokes on the show.
Okay. So to end off this Majora's Mask talk, as much as I am enjoying hearing about it, so last night out of nowhere,
This is also my joke.
Kaz sends me
Thank
a
you.
picture, and it says, "Your razor sword has been strengthened. It is now a gilded sword." And the caption that he sent me is, and I quote,
Oh God, I don't even know what it is. But
when
it's something
Bae tells you the sex was the best she's ever had.
We're so nerdy that we're laughing at that, but it's
Oh my
honestly the
God.
funniest thing. I
And
was
it's,
just like,
your,
I don't know
your
where
razor
that,
sword hasn't even strengthened. It's now a gilded sword. And I was like, yo, I can't. Oh god.
because guys already think their dicks are a gift, which is terrible. My dick.
I thought that was pretty funny.
But then I was just thinking when the girl goes, "Oh my God, that was the best sex you ever had." I'm just like, "Dick, you have gone above and beyond. Da-da-da-da. You have a gilded sword now." And then you know what comes after that, right? When your girlfriend's just like, "Oh my God, our sex is amazing," and she's telling all her friends about it. It's just like this. This is what starts playing. Are you ready for it? I can't even go that high. But you know what I was doing. Dun, dun, dun,
Yes.
dun.
It's
The
quite
Master
amazing.
Sword has regained full strength. You are now ready to take on anything.
Jesus.
And who says we don't talk about games and penises on our podcast?
There's no reason why we can't do both. So, last week, I briefly talked about me finishing God of War.
I thought we talked about how God of War finished you. Ba-dum.
Pretty much it was how I felt after, because I shouldn't say I was disappointed, but I was like, man, really? Like,
Basically, your razor sword got downgraded to a Coke sword.
yeah, I was pretty mad. But
Wah, wah,
A good
wah,
friend of
wah.
mine-
That
yeah.
would be like the reverse of getting a terrible item in Legend of Zelda. Wah, 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 wah. Your razor sword has been downgraded to a flaccid sword.
Flaccid.
I love that word too much. I say it way too much here on the
What,
podcast.
flaccid?
Flaccid. It's so fun.
It's a fun word.
I don't do acid. I just get flaccid. That would be like a really bad rock song. Sorry. Go ahead with what you were saying about your terrible gaming experience. God of War.
Okay, so it wasn't that I didn't like the ending, which, by the way, spoiler alert.
It's terrible.
No. The game is amazing. It is well worth it. My problem with it was after I did the final quest and was like leaving the area, it was basically like, okay, the game's over, bye. And some people told me I should go home, but I didn't really think anything else was going to happen. And I was like, wow, that was kind of anticlimactic. And I was really let down. And I took the disc out and put it in the case. And I was like, I'm done. That's it. I'm not going to play this game again. I wasn't going to do anything else.
I'm done.
And then our good friend, the prince, the king, Nathaniel Prince, shout out to Nathaniel.
I'm the king.
Who was on the, well, he is the prince that is king.
I'm the king.
I'm king in here. We would talk about it, and he's like, dude, go home. That's the worst
Run
impression of Nathaniel
home
ever.
hotter.
Run home as fast as you can, Kratos.
Dude, you gotta go home.
That's better.
Yeah.
And
No, go home.
And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, trust me. Go home. So I go home. And let's just say it makes the entire story 1,000 times better because I'm going to tell you, I already said spoiler alert earlier. So
spoiler again.
you go with
just for those
spoiler
who are
alert
deaf
again.
to the first spoiler.
Yes. So after Kratos and his boy return home, which by the way, you find out that
Kratos was the boy all along.
you find out that Atreus is actually Loki.
Oh,
He's
really?
half giant. His mother was giant. Yes. So that's interesting.
Huh.
And I was kind of like, that's cool.
So you're telling me that this little fucktard of a kid is responsible for the Avengers basically going through all the bullshit that they've been going through for the past fucking 10 years?
Different canon. Okay?
Okay, when does Thanos come into God of War?
I don't know. But you can get the Infinity Gauntlet, so
No, you can't.
you can actually.
No,
Dude, I literally have one of the stones. and
not
it's really
in God of
powerful.
War.
You can.
You cannot.
I'm not even being funny.
It's not funny.
Dude, straight up.
It's you're lying.
I wouldn't lie to you. Bro,
You're a liar. Your pants are on fire.
I'm not wearing pants.
You're hanging from a telephone wire.
Bro, eat a rare cannon
I'm
and get
gonna
on my
shove
level.
a pair of pliers. Hop into a warping pipe and get on my level, bitch.
Oh, that one was better than mine. Oh, no. No, but so Kratos and boy return home for a nice nap.
And
as they
Loki.
deserve it. And Loki return home as they deserve a nice nap.
Yep.
And it's basically, it goes like, like 3 years, for a few years later, you wake up to the sound of lightning and this huge storm. And Atreus is like, what's going on? And he's like, stay behind me, boy. And freaking Kratos opens the door and there's like a huge lightning storm happening.
What appears to be a
And I started losing my shit 'cause I was like, oh my God. And there's this big, he's not like huge, but he's like a big dude standing there all robed up. And there's this lightning storm around him. And Kratos is like, who are you? What do you want with us? And slowly, it's this huge dramatic reveal where slowly his cape goes to the side and it is revealed, Mjolnir is revealed, like light, it's being lit up by lightning. And I was like, fucking Thor is here to play. And in the game, you kill Thor's sons.
Oh,
Because
shit.
they're assholes. And yeah, so Thor has come to fucking...
To fuck
So,
up the
and
God of War.
that's the last thing. That is the last thing you see. Then when it cuts to like current day. So it's basically in Loki's like, oh, I saw the future in my dream. It was scary. Thor came for us. Kratos is like, let us worry about today, boy. It's like, really, Kratos? That's your plan? Fucking Thor's gonna come kill us in the future, but whatever. Let's go.
Thor's
let's
gonna
go.
come ass rape us.
Literally, like
He's gonna come and shove his hammer so far up your ass. He's gonna control you like a puppet.
So that's kind of what I have been playing this week, along with something that's interesting because I am known in the gaming community and with my friends and with you and everything for being a cheap gamer.
I thought you were going to say
that's
lame
fair to say.
gamer.
Well, lame as well, because I play old games. So I don't bring it with that new hotness.
TJ still uses the Wii remote for normal Wii purposes, not like those hot girls using the Wii remotes for other purposes. There's a reason why they made a pink Wii remote, TJ, and it wasn't to enjoy the Wii. Think about it. Think about it.
See, I feel like the Wii remote was revolutionary, and everyone should just stop talking shit about it, because it's basically a dildo.
You know what would be... What did you just say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
All right.
Anyway, you'll hear it in post. No, but so I'm kind of known for being a cheap gamer, and I'm cool with that. I'm someone who likes to get a huge bang for my buck.
Or no bang for no buck.
Or just get free games all the time.
Give me a new game, guys.
But there are 2 games this month for the PS Plus kind of free games thing that I do want to make sure everyone's aware of. And there's one game that is currently on sale for another week as this episode drops that I feel like, again, everyone should be aware of. So I have decided to create a new segment here on 2 Guys in a Game.
Fighting high video game prices ain't no walk in the park, but he's up to the task, as long as it doesn't cost too much money. This is Hodder's Cheap Video Game Challenge.
And basically what it's going to be is every month I'm going to pick one or a couple different games, probably just one game. And it's going to be my game recommendation of the month. And I'm going to say, guys, this gets the official stamp of approval. Either it's priced way too good to not pick up, or it's a game I found that like I have done my research and you can find for fairly cheap that you guys should check out. Basically is what that's my plan with this little segment.
All right, we'll hold you to it.
So, and please
70
hold me to
more
it, guys.
episodes.
So as this drops, this is episode 32. So episode 37, 8, 9, or 40, I should have a new
36. No.
What?
Yes.
36. So basically, it is, as this drops, it is July 10th. So July like 17th or something or other. I should wait. No, what am I saying? I don't know. I'm thinking way too hard. So basically, sometime in August, I'll have a new one. I'm thinking way too hard about this. Anyway. So the games this month I want to talk about for this segment, because this is really, really cool. One of which, the game that I've actually purchased, the one that you can get right now, it is available until July 17th on PlayStation. If you don't have to be a PlayStation Plus member, that's why I'm picking it to be kind of my cheap game of the month. It is a game that I've only just started playing it. I've done a lot of research on it, and it's one of those games that it kind of has a bit of a bad rap. But the reason it has a bad rap is because it was so short. And people were like, why did I pay full price for this game? But the fact that it's so cheap right now, people need to pick it up if they haven't played it. I'm only just kind of barely getting into it, and already I'm like, this was well worth the price of admission. I'm loving it so far.
Okay.
And this game is called The Order 1886. So basically, to give you guys a very brief, quick synopsis, you're essentially a demon and paranormal hunter.
Oh, okay.
With kind of your group, The Order. And it's set in kind of like a futuristic past steampunk world. It's really hard to explain.
That is futuristic past, is steampunk.
Yeah, so that's the best way to explain it. Like you have all your different guns and everything.
TJ about pop culture.
Teaching TJ about steampunk. See, I've never gotten into steampunk. So like, I'm not really too familiar with like the lore and everything of what steampunk actually is. I know what it is.
Infinite is steampunk.
See, I've never really gotten too much into Bioshock. It's a game I'm going to have to check out. That's
Maybe you should get a Bioshock then.
Maybe I should.
So you can play Bioshock.
Anyway, and basically, it's kind of like a third person. It's a third person shooter. Really cool. There's like kind of it does bring like kind of like the cutscene stuff into it. Not cutscene, excuse me. The quick time events somewhat as well.
Okay.
Especially like the way the game just kind of starts out. You're like in captivity, and like your guy's like being tortured, and like he's being like drowned and shit. And it's just really bleak and like intense beginning. So instantly it hooked me. I was like, this is great. And the gameplay is super smooth. I'm really interested in the story. I think that if you're someone who likes really creative games, you need to check this game out. It's a really unique world. A lot of people have praised this game for its mechanic-wise, it's been praised a lot. As far as its story, it's been hugely praised.
Nice.
The issue everyone had with it was it was really short. and a lot of the kind of hardcore shooter game people fan base, they didn't like it because there wasn't a lot of content, and there wasn't a lot of bang for your buck. But right now, as this podcast drops, you can go on the PlayStation Store and literally buy this game for $3.99.
$399. What a steal.
What a steal. What a cheap game of the month. No.
Yeah.
$3.99. Now that is Canadian price. I don't think there's a different price for over in the States compared to us.
Yeah,
there is, isn't there? So it's probably actually cheaper in the States.
Probably like $1.99.
Yeah. So for us, it's $3.99.
Probably
but it's
free
basically,
in the States.
It might be. But basically, it's 80% off. So if you are someone who wants to play a new game, you're looking for something to play on the PS4, you don't have a lot of money to spend, check this game out. As I said, I'm just kind of getting into it now, but I strongly implore you guys to check it out because I'm really enjoying it so far. And for $3.99, you cannot go wrong, even if you somewhat enjoy it. It kind of has some shit reviews, so don't let that fool you. Because it's just overall, it's a really cool story, and that's what I really dig about it. So really cool, fun, unique game. That is Hodder's cheap game pick of the month. Excuse me, not of the week. I'm not doing it every week because that'll be too much.
That'd be too much money for our cheapskate Hodder over here.
It'd be too cheap. I buy one game a month, and for God's sakes.
Can I pay with paper clips for this game?
Sorry,
You have 10,000
sorry,
paper
store
clips.
policy. Do you accept bits of string? Sorry, store policy. Anyway, so there are two more games I want to touch on because they are I was kind of on a roll there for a bit, and anytime I did gaming news, which let's just say we're never doing that again, at least for a while, I would bring up the free kind of PS games for that month. PSN
It's
games.
time for Hodder and Caz's sexy. No, I'm just joking.
The sexy news report. It's time for a sexy correction with your producer. So the two games that you guys need to check out, one of which is a remaster for the PS4 from the PS3, and it was a huge critically acclaimed game. There are a few people who didn't check it out. I personally will be replaying it because I don't really remember the game too much. All I remember is it was amazing. It was an awesome game, and that game is Heavy Rain. It is free right now on PSN. I think up until August 5th, maybe late June. I cannot recall off the top of my head. But at this podcast drop, you still have a couple weeks. So go on right now and download it because it is free. You cannot beat that. It is an amazing story. It is such a unique journey. Huge twists and turns. It's an emotional journey. You will get sucked into this game because it is just absolutely mind-boggling how much there is.
You know what beats free?
What?
The Nintendo Labo.
Oh! Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Such no geeks allowed.
Shout out to the people who were like, how much do you think we could pay to get Kaz to play the Nintendo Labo? And then TJ's like, there's no chance in hell he will ever pay.
There is no way in hell that is ever going to happen.
Never.
Let's just say that's not
But Zach,
going to
what if
happen.
you could cure cancer, cure AIDS, and become a billionaire just for playing the Nintendo Labo?
Nope.
Well, then I guess a lot more people are going to die from cancer and AIDS, and I'm just going to be a poor motherfucker for the rest of my life.
See, I feel like if someone offered you $1 million to play the Labo, you'd take it, though.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You don't know where I've been.
You don't know me. Well, what's her name from Rick and Morty? He's watching like Mr. Goldenfold, the math teacher. Math's really important. Now, if you don't listen to math, then you're all, I can't remember, but he's watching the one show, Mrs. Pancakes. Isn't that her name?
I don't remember.
I think it's Mrs. Pancakes. I feel like that's her name. I could be wrong, but it's just like, oh my God, Mrs. Pancakes, you don't know me. You know that? Where
Yeah.
You go
I
into
know.
the
I know what
gym.
you're talking about. I just can't remember.
I'm pretty sure her name is Mrs. Pancakes.
I think you're right.
If it's not, then it's not Rick and Morty. Then I'm just,
Then I have no idea what's going on.
Anyway.
But to finish off my Hodder's free game segment here on this new segment here, Hodder's cheap game.
Carl on Duty, Black Ops 3. Okay, next.
I was really surprised to go on my PSN network or my PlayStation Plus thing a few days ago to find that Black Ops 3 is free to download right now if you are a PS Plus member.
What is not free to download is Black Ops 4.
The fact that Black Ops 3 is still somewhat relevant,
Meh.
I still see
Depends on
people
who
playing
you
it.
ask.
Okay, for me, I still
Cazador
see-
Jones, do you still think Black Ops 3 is relevant?
it never was.
Well, you know what? Thanks for asking there, Tom. I'm just going to have to go on the record and say, Fuck no, fuck you, and fuck everything. Fuck your family. Fuck, no. And will you be buying the new Nintendo Labo next year when it gets released? Fuck you, Tom. Fuck you. Oh my God, he's trying to kill me.
Ladies and
Fuck
gentlemen,
you.
Tom everything.
Oh, my spleen. Give me some cardboard. What do you mean we don't have any cardboard? What do you mean Nintendo wasted all the cardboard on the Labo?
What do you mean Nintendo sold all the cardboard?
Just in, ladies and gentlemen. Cassidy Jones is on the lam. I'm bleeding out. What's that, Kelly? Kelly, what did you just say? Black Ops 4 announced. What did you just say? Oh, fuck, he's back. Fuck you, Tom.
Jesus. Why are you getting so angry at Tom? It's not his fault. I'm the one who's saying that I found it was pretty cool. Now, mind you...
Fuck you, TJ.
Now, mind you, I have to admit to you guys...
Sorry, I'm good.
I'm
good. I'm calm down now.
I'm just ignoring you. I'm still waiting
Good.
for the fucking game to download. Because it's like...
You want me to cut to 3 weeks earlier when you didn't download the game at all, motherfucker?
My internet's so shit that it's literally like I'm almost there. But I am able to play it. Just I can't play the full
This is what'll happen when the game downloads. TJ turned on his television. The PS4 had been installing the game for a long time now. It was beautiful. He was a man. This was a game. He was a gamer. He grabbed his controller. He grasped it hard. The controller felt warm in his hands. As he pressed the X button to start up the game and initiate gameplay, he knew what was happening 3 weeks earlier. So, what'd you think of my tale?
I feel like that our stories, they should just start where they begin, man, And like I feel like you don't need to go back and tell the same story two or three times.
No. Get off my podcast.
Wait,
Get off my podcast right now.
But this is
You
my
come
podcast
in here, you shit all
too.
over my story, all over my tale. Get out.
But all I was saying is that, damn it, Morty, what did you do? Why can you just, all you have to do is read
All you
his
had to do was
stupid
listen
story,
to his
Morty?
tale. God fucking damn it.
Oh, you know what? No.
I've done my job. Summer's done her job. Now all Morty has to do is listen to that tale. No, you come in here and you shit all over my story.
Shouts to that guy.
That was like actually, I enjoyed that. That was a fun one.
It's like, you want me to cut the 3 weeks early when you were still alive?
TJ, yeah, but you get why I said the cut to 3 weeks earlier because it took 3 weeks to download.
Yeah.
That was the whole.
It's taken like
joke.
a few days to download.
That's
It's
why I was saying
ridiculous.
he
Yeah.
grasped the controller in his hands. He was a man. This was a game.
I know. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard. You don't need to repeat it. I heard.
No, I want to. I
heard.
like repeating stuff. It's fun.
No, I mean sometimes it's
The
funny.
following is a Podbeard production. A cardboard box for your Xbox.
I feel like the Hodder's cheap games is going to be cool, even though the last game was kind of a shit pick. I still think if you're someone who is a big fan of shooters and you don't have Black Ops 3, like I don't play shooters that much, but like
No.
I know me and Sam will play zombies.
No.
So I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I enjoy it,
You come in here, you shit all over my podcast, telling me
shut
that
up.
Black Ops 3 is going to be cool.
Oh,
Get
shut
out.
up.
Get out of my
So
podcast.
can I ask you a question?
Can I ask you a
Can
question?
I actually ask you a serious question? I already asked it today, and I know you gave me a really good answer,
Oh, okay.
but I'm going to ask you again because I don't understand.
All right.
And like I'm trying to understand
All right.
because I finally we're covering a lot of ground today with games, and I'm enjoying this. Played a game that I've been hyping up the fact that I've going to
Finally,
be
two
playing
guys
for
in a
the last,
game
like,
is
3
not
weeks.
just a title anymore.
We actually talk about gaming. Oh my god! I finally played through like quite a bit of Beyond Two Souls. And I just
It's ironic because I just lost mine.
I just cannot figure out for the life of me. And I know we've talked about this before, and I know you have your reasons, and like I respect that.
No,
can't-
you know what? You come on my podcast and you
You're
shit all
so
over
loud.
me. Get out of
Just
here.
get the shit out of me.
Get out of my
No,
podcast.
you know
right
what?
now.
You're-
You know what? You shit all over me. Your grandson was disrespectful, and he came in here and he shit on me and told me
Okay,
that
no, but
Beyond
ser-
Two
but
Souls
seriously,
was a good thing.
Listen. No, but seriously.
The graphics are so good.
You almost sound like Paul Stanley. This is Paul Stanley.
The graphics are fantastic.
And this is Gene Simmons. from Kiss.
Graphics are so good on
No,
this
okay,
video
no, listen,
game.
listen,
No,
listen.
No, you know what? You come in here. That's my new
stop.
thing now. I'm literally just going to break into that whenever I
No,
disagree with somebody.
listen. Okay, yes, the graphics are pretty. Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Fuck.
I don't think they're amazing.
Nobody thinks they're amazing.
What I think is really cool about that game is how unique it is.
I'm
The
sorry,
whole
is
basis
you
around
and
it.
Neek. Like, two
Does
separate
unique
words?
mean something? You're literally just going to still defend your point on it.
No, I don't really have anything to say to you.
See,
at
like,
this
how
point.
much of it did you play?
Respect loss.
How much did you play of it, though? I'm curious.
I played enough.
Like, did you play through the first
I
few
played
levels?
enough through the
at
clunky
least?
levels that I just could not
Clunky.
enjoy.
Okay, see, now let me play devil's advocate for a minute. 'Cause I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
During that first stealth training mission,
Yep.
holy shit! I was like, this is brutal. But up until
You come
that
in here,
point,
I spend $80 on a game, and you want me to do a stupid stealth training session? This is great. Thank you. Get out.
I feel like I defend games that sometimes get a bad rap. But this game doesn't have a bad rap. This game is a critically acclaimed game. And it angered so many people, which I'm cool with. I like the fact that it angered people. Because that means we're doing something right. You know what I mean?
That means unfinished products are worth $80.
See, I don't know what do you... Because there's no updates for it. So it's...
Yeah, so
it's
they just basically were like, oh, shit. All right, let's make a different game. Let's go over here.
But the game is finished, and it's beautiful. It
Look,
runs
here's
great.
Assassin's Creed Unity. Oh, no, we fucked up. All right, you know what? Let's try again. Here's Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Shit, we really didn't fix the first problem. Okay, here we go again. Let's try it again.
Why do these characters have no faces?
Oh, my God.
No, but like the fact of how...
Oh, here's Assassin's Creed Origins, the origin story of Assassin's Creed. Oh, shit, it's clunky as fuck still. We still didn't fix anything. You know what? I got another idea. If you put Odyssey in the title of a game, it'll sell. How do you know? Mario Odyssey sold tons of copies. So we'll just put Assassin's Creed. You know that the word ass is in the title twice, right? Shut the fuck up, Jerry. All right, here we go. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, go. And he can throw his hood around. Instead of Cappy, his name's Hoodie.
Oh, that's so funny. No, but like, it's such a unique game, and like the fact that it kind of touches on that, you know, the Telltale series where your choices affect what's going on. For me,
Okay, so you want to know what my rebuttal is to that?
Let me finish though.
Oh, fine.
Let me finish though.
I was just going to
The
say,
reason
there's a better
why-
game that has that.
And I'm not necessarily saying there isn't. All I am saying is I'm just kind of trying to defend the game a little bit, because with me, when I first booted it up, I'm kind of like I was like, I don't know about this game. Like, it seems kind of yeah. The second I controlled Aiden for the first time, I was like, okay, I'm in. Like, I am completely in. And the fact that you can, in that even in that first time you control him when you're doing the test,
Right,
the experiment, whatever you want to call it, literally, like, you can either just move some papers around and scare the woman half to death, or you can like literally try and fucking kill her. And I'm like, okay,
I like
now
choices.
we're getting
This is
somewhere.
like real life. Wait,
it's-
why am I even playing this when I could just go to the grocery store
know,
and make
that's
choices
not-
like this?
not by controlling a spirit or another soul.
You could pretend, though. Sam, pretend to be my soul. What? Just pretend.
Pretend to be Aiden.
Okay, now go
Who's
over
Aiden?
there behind the cereal. Why am I doing this again? Just do it. Knock over the cereal and scare that woman. Dear, are you okay? Are you in some sort of distress? No, that's just my fiance. He's just a complete asshole. Or should I say a butthole? We're playing Beyond Two buttholes.
You didn't like the fact that after all those bullies at the party like locked you in a closet, you could friggin' basically burn the house down if you wanted to. And throw shit at them. I mean, come on.
I
You
don't know,
can't
man.
even-
Some games are just like maybe it was where I was at when I played it in my headspace at the time, and I had just been like playing so
what
many different
else
games.
were you playing at that time? I want to get to the bottom of
Okay,
this.
so like I played that one because it was recommended to me after The Last of Us, because lots of people said, "Oh, it's so similar
my God,
to The
that
Last
explains
of Us."
so much.
And I was just like, "No,
They're not even remotely the
I
same.
know, but I think
maybe not even.
but
the
I'm never
combat,
gonna
no.
play it. I'm never gonna play it. I just
Dude,
won't.
you're
I don't.
missing
I will
out.
never
Right,
go back
that-
and play a game. Like
okay, everybody, I have officially gotten to the bottom of why Casual Jones does not like this game. I feel like if you did give it another chance, you would at least not shit on it.
that. No.
But
Why do you care so much if I shit on something?
I don't. No. I like the fact that we disagree.
I shit on your couch. You don't give a
Yeah.
shit about that.
There's a big spot right there. No.
Yeah.
I want to reiterate the fact that the only reason I'm asking It's because I was like, I want to get, now that I played it, I was like, I want to get to the bottom. I want to have a little discussion. I want to get to the bottom of it.
Trying to be a therapist? Are you trying to therapy me right now?
Try to therapy. No, I tried to do that on the
Therapy
Hodder
me?
show with Caz Jones.
No, you know what? You come in here, you try to be my therapist, get the
God.
fuck out. I won't have it. I won't have it in my house.
This is my house, though.
Right. So get out.
Oh, Caz.
Oh, Caz.
You have a producer named Brandon.
I do.
But I was just, I don't know, man. I was just curious, but I'd love to hear.
Well, you know what? Another game you're gonna like then, if you like Beyond Two Souls. I actually think this one probably. I know now. This is where it comes down to, because my opinion is clearly different than the mass. When people are like, "How did Caz Jones like Beyond Two Souls?" Oh man, he probably likes Watch Dogs. No, he probably likes Watch Dogs too. Who said that? Nobody. Nobody said that. I've never even played.
I don't know
those two
anyone
games.
who likes Watch Dogs.
No,
Just saying.
I mean, like, I thought it was going to be about dogs wearing watches, and it's not. You know what Nintendogs is about? It's about dogs on your Nintendo. Bam.
Amazing game.
Watch Dogs? No, it is not about dogs who build watches for a living. It's just not.
That'd be an amazing game.
But a game I think you'd like, and because if you like that story kind of based game where you're making decisions and everything like that.
Let me say that I definitely prefer.
No, you know what? You come in here, you interrupt me while I'm trying to give my description of a game.
Because now it's not funny anymore.
It's funny to me, and it'll always be funny.
You can say it like 10 times in an episode, and that's it. Because it's not funny anymore.
There's not a limit to what I can do in an
Because
episode.
then next week you're gonna be like, I'm not saying that anymore. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah, next week I'm never going to say it ever again.
I know. But there's stuff that always sticks. I do like those kind of games, but like I do prefer a more action oriented game. But I'm curious to hear what game you think I should check out. No, you know what? You're coming here.
Shut the fuck up, TJ. It's not funny anymore.
Okay, so what's the game?
Quantum Break.
Okay.
Look it up.
Quantum Break.
Look it up, bitch. Stealing my
I've
gimmick.
never
You come in here,
actu-
you steal my gimmick from me as
I've
I'm
never-
about to say my gimmick, as if you knew what I was going to say. Get out.
I've never actually heard of this game before. Maybe I haven't. I just can't think of it.
Quantum Break. Quantum Break. You'd like that game.
Quantum Break.
It's
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
The game was released worldwide for Microsoft Windows and X. Is it for PS4?
Oh, I don't actually know. Good call. Good call.
Just I'm reading up
Tough
on
crowd,
it.
tough crowd.
Yeah, it's not for PS4. That's why I've never played it or
Well,
heard of it.
that's gaming news to me.
Haha. So yeah, I would play it, but I can't. So
Oh,
let's just
well.
move on. No, but what is it like? Kind of a same principle.
It's a little bit different. The concept of that game is more like you make choices and blah blah blah, and then it's more of got like a real life movie sequencing to it. So
Okay.
you make decisions, and then it plays like an episode almost. So it's like a game with
can
like
dig-
it's a
see,
TV show
sometimes-
game. It's interesting.
See, with the one complaint I do have about when games do that is if they're
Not on Netflix,
Yeah, bro. If I want to sit and watch a cutscene,
This isn't a cutscene though. This is a TV show based on the decisions you made in a video game. You're basically making a TV show for the main character, but every choice you make will lead to the episode.
so that's cool. I dig that. My
think.
problem
I'm not 100%
with some
sure
games
on
when they
that
do that is if during this nice long cutscene, all of a sudden I have to do a freaking QuickTime event out of nowhere. I hate that because I feel like even like with Beyond Two Souls, the one complaint I do want to say is there were times where the timing felt so off. Well, I was like, really here? But anyway, so it's basically like a sci-fi.
You're like, really?
third-person
Yeah.
shooter.
You come into my house, you shit on me,
You shit on me. You
And you
literally
make
take a
it-
dump
and
on my chest.
You literally take a dump out of my chest, and you try and make it out like it's a sex act. Get out.
You trying to make it out like it's a sex act. Oh my god.
Still think it's not funny?
Okay, no, that's funny. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's
I don't
right.
even care anymore. That's funny.
You come
I
into my
can't lie.
podcast, you're gonna get the boot. 3 weeks earlier. TJ's a
so
man.
Quantum Break.
Kaz is a woman. They hold each other.
Okay, stop. Stop. No more. Get to the point, damn it.
I already did get to my point.
So I'll have to check it out.
They got to my.
I'll have to buy an Xbox One and check it out.
No, you don't. I would rather you buy a Nintendo Labo box, just the box for the Nintendo Labo. Never buy the actual Labo. Then I buy it an Xbox.
Okay. So as we wrap up today's episode, I want to ask you a question.
And I want to ask you an answer.
I must ask you a question, but I'll
Okay.
shave it for later.
Okay, that's fine with me.
No.
You better beard leave it.
Nintendo Labo.
Yep.
Or original Xbox with the fat controller.
No, original Xbox with a fat controller.
Okay,
That's not even a good one.
Yeah,
that was a bad one.
I'm sorry, guys.
Nintendo Labo or TJ shaves his beard off.
Oh, Nintendo Labo or you have to shave. I was going to go really dirty, but I'm not going to do that.
No, TJ has to shave
I have
his
to
beard.
shave, or you have to watch me shave my beard off.
No. That's not. No, I don't care about that. I would watch you shave your beard off any day. It would be glorious watching. It would be actually really disheartening to see the fallen beard. It would be like, the following is a falling beard production.
In the arms of the angels.
I want to know what love is. Wait, that's not right.
And
No, see, no. No, that's not either.
Come
what
on,
would
we
play.
always sing
That's
it
not what
together.
would play. Well, it has to be like a sad song. No, it would be like, now I'm free.
That's not funny enough.
Free.
And I don't want the world to see me.
Because I don't think that they'd understand that when you shave off all of your facial hair, you're now only a shell of a man. The
It's me
race
shaving,
going
you know.
off, and then people are crying.
Good job, Cass. That was really funny. Good job.
Thank you.
That's
Yes.
Props. That was really
I
funny.
call that hairless.
Boom.
It's a pun on iris. Hairless?
Hairless.
Hairless.
Beardless. Iris spiritless.
Iris.
I don't know. But anyway, I want to kind of ask.
So what would you do? Nintendo
shave
Labo
my beard or Labo?
or Nintendo Labo?
Oh, Labo. I wouldn't shave my beard straight up.
It's fucking messed up, dude.
I don't
That's
care.
fucking messed
I'd rather
up.
play with cardboard than
I'm
shave my beard.
fucking done with you. 2 guys is over.
See, but here's the thing.
I'm fucking
You
done.
didn't say label for the rest of my life or beard. You just have one or the other. Hodder found a loophole.
No.
So it's either shave my beard or play the label for the rest of my life.
No. You have to pick one or the other. Your
Labo,
beard or the
dude.
Labo.
Fuck, dude. No questions asked. I picked the label. Not even close. I love my beard too much. My beard is who I am.
Yeah, but you can grow your beard back.
Well, you didn't
With
say
a-
that part.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't have your beard forever or you have.
I don't-
No. It's either you have to play the Labo or shave your beard.
I still probably just play the Labo.
It's fucking messed up.
Because I
That's
hate shaving my beard.
disgusting. That's like
I
the
don't
most
care.
racist thing I've ever heard on this show. That is the most sexist thing ever. Oh, I'm just gonna play with the Labo. You disgust me as a person.
Okay, buddy. I love you too.
Like, wow, Kaz got really
No,
real.
'cause-
No,
no, 'cause-
this is what it's gonna be like now. The people who are listening, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, he really, really hates the Labo." Like, we thought he was just joking, but he fucking hates
you
the
actually
goddamn Labo.
I think some people think it's a joke.
It's not even a joke. Actually, here, I don't usually do this, but I just like to welcome on a special guest star to our show today. This is my buddy Zach. He shares my brain with me. Here we go. What?
Hey, Zach, what's up,
fuck?
buddy? What's up, man?
What am I doing here?
Well, see, me and Kaz are doing a podcast.
Kaz never lets me on the show.
I know.
Would you
but
just
you're
shut the
here right
fuck up, Zach? Seriously, just be on the show for 5 fucking seconds without being such a fucking tool. Okay, calm down.
now. This never happened before in the history of
God.
2 guys in a game.
So what am I doing here?
How much do you hate the Labo?
I mean, I don't really.
Zach, do you like the Labo?
No, not really. But I mean, I don't like. I mean,
You don't hate it though.
no. Why? Why is this
You
being
might try it.
discussed right now?
Because Kaz Jones hates the Labo.
Yeah, I know he does.
Kaz-
He basically
Kaz
threatened to cut off
Jones-
our dick. He said he would castrate us if we touched the Labo.
Yeah.
I listened to it last week. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with it? Now I can't even experience Labo if I want to.
No. Because Kaz Jones
God
won't
fucking
allow it.
damn right you're not experiencing that piece of shit. What's wrong with you?
That'd be Kaz.
God.
I gotta do color
This little
commentary.
pussy fucking lives in my head, by the way. Okay.
Yo, be nice to Zach.
You know, I'm
He's-
right
he's
here.
my buddy.
You're going back in the box. No, fuck, no, Cass, please don't. No, fuck you, you little bitch. You know what? You come in here, you shit on my podcast. What's he talking about now, TJ? I don't understand. Get the fuck back in
Bye,
my
Zach.
head. What a dipshit. Why did I even bring
I
him
love
up?
Zach. He's a good guy, but like
He helped not
yeah.
whatsoever. Whatsoever.
At the end of the day, he actually hates the Labo.
God fucking damn it.
So it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I just he hates the
I will
Labo.
cut our dick off.
I would.
I will cut our dick
I would
off.
rather keep my dick and play the Labo, but that's just me. So
If
it
I
is
had
what
to
it is.
choose between playing the Nintendo Labo to end world hunger or giving or pointing at one person and they got cancer, deathly cancer, You do not want to know the answer.
I don't want to hear that.
You do
answer
not
on the
want to
pod.
know the fucking answer.
Let's just not have that on the pod.
But you could save 1 million people, and there would be zero microtransactions
There would be
in the
zero
process of it.
microtransactions on the podcast.
If you just play it, why do we always come back to the fucking Labo? I'll tell you why. Because it is disgusting.
Because it is a disgusting thing.
Disgusting.
The fact that they made something out of cardboard and people are buying it.
Wait, are you actually shitting on it now?
Yeah.
With me?
Dude, I don't like
Wait a
the
minute, but
Labo
you
that
actually
much.
can't. You don't get to do that.
I defend. Okay,
you
no,
defended
listen,
the Labo.
I
defended the
wanted to
Labo.
give it a chance,
Just give her a chance.
and I have decided that I'm on board with you. You've convinced me. I'm over it. I don't care anymore.
I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. I'm gonna light the Labo on fire.
I'm singing the original lyrics.
Yeah, I know you are. You just have to eat a rare candy and get on my level, bro. But anyways, I think it's wait for it.
Everybody, hold the
I believe it's time for some shout outs.
Shoutouts initiating.
I'm surprised he didn't get all pissy with me because he knew what I was doing, and he was just like, oh fuck.
You're the 49. You're the 50% of this podcast. I'm the other 50.
75 goddamn percent of the
No,
world,
you're 50.
bitch.
Okay, that's fine. So we want to give a shout out to some of our buddies out there in the
Some
podcast
of our favorite
land.
things in
Yes.
the world. Yes, Nintendo Labo. The shout out goes to you. Hope you die in a
actually love
fucking
it.
dumpster fire, bitch.
Dumpster fire. We want to give a shout out to our buddy Josh and Still Loading Podcast. Always a big supporter. Always have great content over there. We want to give a shout out to the Drinks with Larry crew. Always big supporters of us and always have great content.
Grape content?
Great content.
Sounded like you said grape
No,
content.
great content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's in a cheese grate.
I actually am a Patreon supporter of them now as well. Because that's how much I like their podcast. So, you guys should go on their Patreon and also be Patreon.
No.
Because they're amazing. Just saying.
Would you rather go on to the Hodder Show's Patreon website or play the Nintendo Labo? You know what, guys? I'm going to have to say it.
Patreon.com/The Hodder Show.
Nope. I'm fucking breaking down here. I would rather play the Labo.
Then give your friend money.
Yep. Fuck you. No, I'm just joking. I'm lying. I would totally give TJ. I bought TJ a fucking 20 pack of nuggets today. You know that? So
What
guess
up?
what? I would rather buy him nuggets
Shout out
and
to
pay
Kaz
him money
for
to
buying
not
me
play
nuggets.
the Labo.
Of course, want to give a shout to our buddies over. I was about to say over in the down under, but in the down under,
They've got a nice
pair
pad
down
down
under. And they're all about supporting us, and that is, of course, the Bearded Geek podcast. Great podcast. They actually just did a review of Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom. So that's really cool. You guys should check that out. And as well as they're doing a podcast that will be dropping. Actually, it just dropped yesterday. They're doing a review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't remember specifically what. There's a movie they're doing, but so that's really cool. Check that out. Want to give a shout out to
They
the
would not want to play
amazing Nerd
Labo.
Show.
Sorry. The
I
amazing.
want to give a shout out to the amazing Nerd Show. Always big supportive of us. They talk about a whole bunch of fun stuff, so definitely go ahead and check them out if you're a fan of anything nerd culture, wrestling. They have a little bit of something for everybody. I want to give a shout out to the Real Rant podcast. They are a movie review podcast. Always have great content. Very entertaining people. Of course, I want to give a shout out as well to the Brocast, Karaoke Biggie podcast. Always people who retweet us and support us. Life is Casual Gamers. Everybody in the Podbeard Network, of course. Creep or Sleep. Hotter guy, I guess. He's kind of a dick, though. That TJ guy, I don't really like him too much. And, of course, our YouTube and streamer buddies as well on the Podbeard Network. And all of the hashtag Pondering Family and hashtag Gaming Pod Squad. So many people we could thank, but there's a few people.
So many people we could thank. Let's thank Nintendo for creating the most useless device in gaming history. Once again, it's time for some more shout-outs. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so these are called negative shout-outs. I'd like to thank the Nintendo company for bringing out one of the most amazing games ever. And if you can't tell, I'm being completely sarcastic here.
Sarcastic.
The Nintendo Labo is revolutionary in the sense that it is the most downgraded version of a video game concept that you could ever buy today.
Literally.
Oh my god. This episode should just be called "Shitting on the Labo" and other fun facts.
What's this? The last 10 minutes.
It's been just like it's gonna be like "Shitting on the Labo" greatest hits featuring "Fuck you, Labo" and other things like a cardboard box for your Xbox. And who could forget? No, you come in here, you present this shit to me, get the fuck out. Get out of here, Nintendo. Get out. Yes, and this can all be yours for 15 microtransactions of $1.99 a week.
It is utterly amazing.
It is utterly amazing.
Buy our cardboard.
Buy our Shitting on Cardboard album by Cazador Jones featuring Hodder,
God.
Brandon Bowden, and other great people. Alrighty.
Well, everybody, I have been Hodder.
And I have been shitting on the Labo.
Cazador shitting on the Labo Jones.
No, that can't be my new name. It's too
It's
late.
your new name. It's too late. This is your
Nope.
name.
You know what? It's too late. You came in here.
You carried it. You shot on the Labo. That's your name now.
That's your
It's
name
done.
now.
It's done.
All right, and you've been listening to Two Guys
Guys in a game.
Shitting on the Labo edition.
Everybody.
Shitting on the Labo.